Looking for a vehicle.
What vehicle?
Just one that I saw earlier.
Is it a police vehicle?
Yeah.
Which one? Which police vehicle was it?
It's not here.
It's not here?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I just wondered what you're doing, that was all.
Yeah, there was an allegation of assault.
Yeah.
And we agreed a community resolution.
Right.
The officer went into the building.
Will you come and speak over here, but not by the road? I can't hear you properly.
Yeah,
Is that all right?
The officer that was driving the police vehicle,
Yeah.
he went into the building to get my letter of apology.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting outside in the rain.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting and waiting. He just comes out of the building, gets in his van and drives off.
And was that outside this police station?
No, just 5 minutes up the road.
No, I mean, no, because you were speaking to an officer, he wanted you a letter of apology for an assault, something that happened.
No.
Go on, explain to me again, sorry.
In a quiet, rainy street, the camera follows a concerned citizen standing outside a police station. An officer approaches calmly, asking what he's doing. The man explains he's searching for a police vehicle he had seen earlier, one connected to an incident that left him confused and frustrated.
I was 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I was assaulted.
You were, okay.
The police arrived.
Yeah.
And we agreed a community resolution.
With you as a victim?
Victim.
Right, okay.
He went into the aggressor.
Right.
To get the letter of apology.
Yeah.
I think he refused.
Yeah.
So a community resolution only works if both parties
agree to
agree.
It. Yeah.
So if he didn't agree,
yeah, you don't get your community resolution.
I didn't get the community resolution, but I didn't get any verbal explanation.
Yeah.
So I've come to the nearest police station, assuming that he was based here.
It would be Ashton, would be the nearest police station, sir.
Is that where he was called from? Because it was only 5 minutes down the road.
Yes.
Do you know Globe
Lane in Duckingfield?
No, it was.
If it's Globe Lane Industrial,
yeah,
then it's Duckingfield. He wouldn't have known. He wouldn't. He don't parade out of here, sir.
Oh, I assume that.
No.
The man recounts the events. He had been assaulted just minutes away. Police arrived, and a community resolution was agreed upon. Him as the victim and the aggressor expected to provide a written apology. The officer handling the case went inside a building to retrieve that letter.
If you ring an emergency number and ask for police to arrive, they don't parade out of Hyde, they parade out of Ashton.
Okay.
If you require some help, can I suggest you go to if you walk into the main area of Ashton, underline Nick.
That's where he's based, is it?
That would be where he's based.
Well, I just need to talk to him, that's all.
Yeah. I would advise doing that rather than the action you've carried out. It may not necessarily be the wisest because of all, bearing in mind we've got 3 different police areas. We've got Hyde, we've got one up at Hattersley, and we've got Ashton. Ashton is our main station. If you ring an emergency number and ask for help, most or almost all of them, bar a very few exception, will be out of Ashton. Ashton has a front. It's got somewhere you can speak to a member of staff and ask for somebody to be spoken to, somebody to speak to you and to be emailed directly. Is that all right?
But what should have been a simple process turned into confusion. The man waited outside in the rain, expecting closure. Instead, the officer exited the building, got into his van, and drove off without saying a word. No explanation, no communication, no apology letter.
So I'd suggest go to Ashton.
The only reason you says what I've done might not be the best thing to do, like you said. I looked where the nearest police station was, and it did say on Google it was open. It had a front office. Is yours just closed recently?
No, ours has been closed for a long time.
Oh, okay.
So Hyde is not technically an operational. Well, it is operational. We used to have operational police officers.
Yeah. Would you ever leave on an emergency call from here then?
We would, but not on a response job of that nature.
Like a grade 1 or something?
It would be a grade 1, but it wouldn't necessarily be of that nature. So it would normally be a response officer out of Ashton who would deal with that.
I understand that now.
Rather than a response.
Can you see why I presumed he came here?
Of course.
Because he may have been called out on an emergency, didn't get time to talk to me. So next time we see each other, he'll be like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is what happened. I just want a conversation with him. That's all."
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Obviously, please. I understand that by law you're allowed to, to have a drone lift it and fly over a police station.
Right.
You are allowed by law to do that.
Right.
I would just be considerate. There aren't just police vehicles. There are other vehicles like.
Still unsure about what happened, the man walked to the nearest police station, Hyde. He assumed the officer was based there, only to learn that this station wasn't the operational center for such incidents. Most emergency response officers are deployed from Ashton-under-Lyne.
For example, my private reg on there. That makes sense, yeah? So actually a lot of people are quite, like I said, you are allowed by law to do that.
Yeah, you just want me to be considerate.
So I'm not saying you're not allowed to do it. I'm just saying next time be a bit more considerate. There's my car there, which is linked to my respective family, my girlfriend and all that. There's other officers with family and the more, should we say, specialist officers also work out of here. They may not want their private reg getting out, that's all.
I would never intend to leak anyone's private information. However,
I'm more than aware you wouldn't, but I just have to say it, that's
I do agree, people do need to be considerate.
Yeah,
that's the officer could have considered me standing out there and not just driving off. So, consideration needs to come from the police as well as towards the police.
I totally understand that. There also could have been another reason why he wasn't. He might have been called away on another emergency run, I don't know.
He didn't put his lights on all right when he left.
Listen, I don't know what happened. However, have you got some sort of a crime number? I can email the officer directly and speak to him for you, and then I can get him to ring you.
I didn't make the call.
The officer patiently explains that Hyde, Hattersley, and Ashton operate in separate zones. Response units mostly come from Ashton. If the man needed follow-up, Ashton was the place to go. The man now begins to understand why things unfolded the way they did, even if he still feels overlooked.
Alright, hold on 2 seconds.
Yeah, you could ask him to call me, couldn't you?
I could. What's your...
Do you want to see him?
You got a picture of him?
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you familiar with a few?
I know them all, Ashton, yeah.
Do you? Nice one, mate.
I know most of them anyway. Yeah.
You're the perfect man to talk to then.
No, not necessarily. But I know some people.
Would you tell me his collar number? So
I can email him directly, it's not an issue.
He may ignore me, you see.
He won't ignore you.
Okay.
Not if it comes from me, he won't. Don't worry
okay.
about it. 2 seconds. What's your name, sir?
Can I just show you who he is first?
Of course you can.
Oh, that's when he drove off. Hold on.
I know who that is.
Perfect.
Fine. I know exactly who that is.
Okay, this is what I've shown him.
Leicester?
Yeah.
How comes you were over in Manchester then?
Visiting Globe.
The conversation shifts when the officer mentions the drone the man had been using to film the station. He acknowledges it is completely legal but asks for consideration, highlighting that private vehicles, including officers' personal plates, are parked there. The citizen agrees, noting that consideration should go both ways.
Doing what? Like, what were you doing? It's quite a way to visit
there's a
an industrial estate.
I'm filming and getting some footage of it, basically.
Oh, okay. What's the reason you're getting footage for it?
There's a story that's coming out soon. Bit of a
what about?
Bit of a
sounds
piece.
interesting. What is it?
I can't say at the minute.
Oh, is it a bit of a secret one?
No. It's just not published yet.
Are you like a journalist or something?
Yeah, citizen journalist.
Oh, okay. Citizen journalist. And what's your telephone number?
That's it, yeah.
Lovely. Thank you. Much appreciated. That officer...
Does he work out of...
He does work out of Ashton.
Okay, I'll go there.
If I would suggest, like I said, go and... So Ashton, if you drive to Ashton Nick...
Well, actually, I might not need to now. If you're... Hello, hiya.
I'm Sergeant Scott.
Hello, Sergeant.
If you drive to Ashton Nick...
I don't need to now, because you're going to put him in contact with me, aren't you?
I would suggest it just...
The man expresses his desire to simply talk to the officer who left him waiting. He believes a simple explanation could have prevented confusion. The officer offers to help by emailing the officer directly, asking him to contact the man. He also asks for the man's crime number, although the man didn't make the original call.
Oh, so you're
all
not?
the same. No, I am. Oh. No, I am
That's
going to.
That's why I give you the details. So
I am going to, but I would suggest it all the same just to do it anyway. I'm gonna. As soon as I get back upstairs, I will email him.
I don't like duplicating things, so if you do that, that's
okay.
great.
You want to duplicate that?
Would you like to tell me his name so I can contact him if yours fails?
I won't be telling. I won't be telling you his actual name.
He should have identified himself anyway, so I am entitled to know who it was.
I will be emailing. If you look on your video camera, you can see his shoulder number on his sleeve. So if you do need to get in touch with us on 101. Then all you need to do is ask for him and he'll email you.
And if a victim has agreed to a community resolution, and you went in to the aggressor to try and get that community resolution, and the aggressor declined to do it, would you have just drove off and not informed the victim?
Like I said, sir,
would you have?
Like I said,
you wouldn't, would you?
I don't know the intricacies of what's happened.
If that happened,
all I'm going to say is, though, I don't know the intricacies, therefore I'm not going to make a comment on his actions.
The man shows footage of the officer driving away. The assisting officer recognizes him immediately. The citizen journalist explains he was in Globe Industrial Estate filming for an upcoming story. With mutual understanding, the officer begins taking his details to establish a line of communication.